Alright, that's a little bit of Queen, Another One Bites the Dust. This video is going to cover most of the parts in that song. Okay, we're gonna get the funky lick going. We're gonna get that part. We're gonna get those. The changes, all the changes, everything in the song we're going to do in this video. Okay, let's start by working on just the basic groove of the song. Goes like this. We're starting with an E, and then we're going to go to a G and an A, all on the E string. So it's. Now when I come up, I like to bend on the G a little bit to give it the flavor of the tune. So like that, we get that rock sound in there. So it's 1, 2, 3 hits, 3. Then we go back down. We start with the A, G, and open again. So that's that part. Pretty easy, right? Okay, now we're going to move in closer so you can see how I'm doing the chords for the groove part. Okay? Let's see what we can do here. We're up at the 6th fret and we're doing a E7 sharp 9. That's the first chord for the little riff that's going on with the chord riff. Okay? So that chord is made by moving up to your 6th fret. Here's my 6th fret. I'm going to put my 2nd finger on the A string at the 7th fret. The 6th fret, I'm going to put my 1st finger on the D string, and just under my 2nd finger on the 7th fret, I'm going to put my 3rd finger. Okay, so that's like a 7 chord. And then your sharp 9 is on the B string right here at the 8th fret. That's your 7 sharp 9. That's an E7 sharp 9 chord. Now the next chord is very simple because all you have to do is take your 1st finger and put it across your 5th fret. That's the 5th fret. That's an A minor. Now we want to leave that A open so we can get this. Right? So it's kind of an A minor 7 is what we get. Right there. And we're going to slide that like this. Like that. Okay? Now the strumming pattern is a little bit tricky. It's just 8th notes, but we'll get into that in just a moment. So it's like... So you're going to... Like that. Strike it once, strike it again, and then slide it up. Like that. So you got... Now let's zoom out again so you can see how I'm doing that strumming pattern. So we've got, see, 8th notes going up and down. A lot of the old funkier tunes in the 70s used a lot of this pattern. Now we're just, so what I do is when I need to emphasize, I press down. I'm releasing my strings here just slightly so I get a muting effect like that. You want to bang on those strings, hit them hard so you get a nice picking sound there. like that, you know, striking. Can't have too much distortion, just I've got a slight overdrive on the guitar, so it gives me a little bit of more of a rock feel, but my chords are still clear there. You hear that? And when I kick it in, I get a little bit of a bite. Strumming. Let's now go to the board and see what those chords look like on paper. You've got an E7 sharp 9 at the 6th fret, as you can see here. Okay, that's your chord. See that sharp 9 out ahead of the rest of the chord there? And that's your A minor. Back here, you're just putting your first finger across that 5th fret, leaving that A string open. And then you throw your chords in. That's what they're supposed to sound like. And when you put it into the tune, they're like this. Yeah, and that's really fun. Next part, where we go to the change, we go to a C. Let's get a little closer here. Okay, we've got a C and C sharp, D, and then high E, and then back. No, that's not an E, sorry. That's a G, and then down to a G. Okay, so once again, C, 3 times, C sharp, D, high G, then back down to low G. Repeat that, and then back down to a G again. And now when we go down, we're going to go to an A5. Now you're going to play A5 by going the A and its 5ths, and then an A sharp 5, and then a B5. See? Like that. That's just 5ths, so it's. And after that, you're going to bend a G. Like that. Just bend that G, and then do your E5 to end it. Like that. So it's just like that. Alright, so let's try that one more time. It goes like this. Just like that. Slowed down, that's going to be like this. Alright, and that's another one bites the dust. Go back through the video, learn all the parts, put it together, and this is in the key of E, the same key as the original song, and you can try to play along with it and until you get it right. Alright, thanks a lot for stopping in the eMusic Live.